this is very interesting. We can witness how is the moonlight really lights up the darkness of tonight. Tonight's darkness is very the sky is very darker. Of course, when we learn about darkness, it's a time for every human being to sleep. And the most important thing, there's no ultraviolet, and this is the time that the gases that we call carbon dioxide is extremely processing its gases, where it's coming from these plants. So when we breathing more on carbon dioxide, it can cause a lot of exhaustion. We don't feel right with the supply of the air during this time. So during this time it's almost 11 o'clock, and the most important thing that we learn from this moonlight is it's really a full moon. And the most interesting part is the color is very brighter, but it's more cleaner. And when it's clean means the area is already been transformed to be not too chemically, not too much nitrogen, not too much of other chemicals, because there's so many chemicals in the air actually, right? So now we're glad that we have this. And the most important is this is the sign that wherever we are, when we believe there is a possibility matter, it is aside us, above there. So whatever we do a good. It needs the positivity of our thinking, and that's how we have to pray for the sun, the moon, the earth. And as an organization, we should take care of the greenhouses, not too much heat, but we know how to mitigate on how the heat can be translated into a perfect resources that making all humankind are not suffering. So still the indicator here also, the moon size is actually telling us it's a larger expansion, and the heat is very extremely high. And the most important thing is we are very lucky to witness it. That's all about it. This is extremely hotter as it is very highly on the ultraviolet, and the ultraviolet is cannot be played around. It really make our epidemic respiratory becoming worsen. Take care and good evening. And the whiteness of the sky shown something to do with the design of life. So if white means it's divine colors, there's a grace. And of course when you look at here is like a quarter of the moon size. And in the practical way, white is always um, coming weather, coming our heart. And when the tiles are also flooring the house, it also looks cleaner. But at the same time, there is a tiles that is gray. Wait, we look at the gray thing there. Gray means it's the darkness, cloudy, hazy weather. So entrepreneurs are very good in designing something. So as an individual, we have to be aware what is happening on the sky, that great message that we're supposed to react, response to the message that given from the above. So message is take care of your health, be faithful. When there's a yellow, means it's an opportunity, but when there's a red, means there's a wound. So we need healing, we need forgiveness, we need peaceful environment, peace on earth and above. When we look up the sky, the surrounding is after raining, then it settled, becoming more looking at the sky is like grayer and shaded with reddish, a bit darker and transparent. And the most important thing is along the side of up there is a crescent. And the crescent is so stable, and it really moves along the motion, and this shows the sign of the moon is sometimes it can be full, sometimes it's only square foot, half, sometimes it's disappear. Why is it? This is because of every dimension, or even human, it needs the elements of living. So when we look at the sky up there, and beneath of the sky, it shows the mechanisms of we need the quality elements. What are the elements that needed? We don't need nitrogen gases that poisonous, may harm the moon as well. We never have the chance to witness what is stars on the sky. So as the whiteness shown just now, it changes to a different color. It's more like a golden flames. And of course, when entrepreneur, they look the golden color as an opportunity. But for us as individual, we can't blame anyone about the flaming color. flaming means this is a sign the heatness of the world, the earth is on par. So when it's on par, it will affect our skin, it will affect our organ. So remember, human is governed by not healthy 90 organs. So understand that 90 organs need vitality. The vitality is all depends on what elements that is exist in our organ. So see, it's already goodbye to us. It's missing. You can't see it anymore. So thank you, Moon, for the guidelines for today's Sunday.